So my life was sort of coming to a head. I was around 35 years old. I had a lot of moving parts, and I bet everybody here has a ton of moving parts. I used to say there are a lot of shareholders in Suzy Incorporated. You know, there was my boss, my boss's boss, my parents, my sisters, my friends, my kids, my husband, and at the time, and there was just so many different people who wanted a piece of me, and I was trying to make everyone happy all the time. And I fell into a dynamic that I call the everyone's happy but me syndrome, where I was making everyone happier. I was working incredibly hard to make, and basically I was holding it pretty much together. Everyone was pretty happy but me. And and it all sort of came to a head because I was asked to give a keynote speech to a bunch of insurance brokers in Hawaii. And I thought, okay, trip to Hawaii, be able to make some extra money, good experience. I was passionate about the topic. I was the editor of the Harvard Business Review at the time. And I thought, I know a way to make everyone really happy while I'm giving this speech. I'll bring 2 of my children. I'll bring them on this 12-hour plane ride from Boston to Hawaii and let them sit, you know, in the corner while I give a speech and go to cocktail parties with the client. And I thought this was the most brilliant idea ever. So of course, you know, the kids both got sick on the plane. Then on the day before the speech, my son, who you just saw the picture of, got really bad sunburn. And so I was laying after that night, I got everybody to bed, and I was just exhausted, and I was a rag, basically. And I thought, you know, I am in a life where I am making my decisions really willy-nilly. And it reminded me, actually, to tell you the truth, of when I first had a kid. And I was trying to do everything. And I called my older sister, who was a working mom, and I said to her words that would come back to haunt me. I said, the baby is managing me. I'm not managing the baby. And she said, welcome to life. And I thought to myself, you know, that's where I am. My life is living me. I'm not living my life. And I am going to fall apart at the center of this. I'm holding it all up. I always had this image in my mind of sort of juggling tea cups, and it's going to fall apart. And here I was in Hawaii, and the client wasn't particularly happy with me that I had schlepped 2 kids along with me, and the kids were very, very unhappy. And I was, you know, just falling down in every way. And I put the kids to bed, and I was looking out my window, and I won't tell you it was this beautiful a view, but it was a beautiful view. And I thought, I have to come up with a strategy for sorting this all out. I have to come up with a strategy. And I don't know any other explanation except for that I was blessed that an idea came into my mind. And the idea was 10-10-10.